And good afternoon, I'm Scott Swan. We begin with that breaking news. 2 people have been shot on the east side of Indianapolis. The victims are a brother and sister, and 5 children witnessed the violent gunfire today. Our crime beat reporter Steve Jefferson is on the scene. He's following the investigation. So Steve, what happened?
This is a very sad situation where a brother and sister ended up getting shot with kids witnessing it. Right behind me, the crime scene, and still being processed. The police are still here. That red SUV you see right there with the back hatch open, that's where the shooting happened. Again, it happened as a brother and sister sat in their SUV outside their home here on Eastern Avenue this morning. Police believe her disgruntled boyfriend came up and opened fire on them. The brother and sister, the brother himself was shot in the face. His sister was shot multiple times. Paramedics took both of them to the hospital in critical condition. Witnesses told police the sister's estranged boyfriend came up to the SUV and just opened fire. They heard about 5 gunshots. They say he was wearing a wig and a dress, possibly a disguise to throw people off on his identity. When the shooting happened, at least 5 kids were in the SUV when one of their neighbors came outside to help the shooting victims.
The lady hollered, "Please get the kids out of the car." So I proceeded getting one of the infants out in the car seat, and I took them over to her grandmother. And then I grabbed the little girl, 3-year-old little girl, and took her over to her grandmother. And then I proceeded back over here to assist the lady that was laying on the ground. I couldn't get her to speak to me at all. She couldn't speak. But I told her if she couldn't speak, please blink your eyes so I know you're still with me. So she did. She would blink her eye, and then she would shiver a little bit, and then she's going out again. And then I'd holler at her, please, just blink your eyes. And she did. She stayed with me until the paramedics got here.
Crime lab workers and investigators started processing the scene, including placing evidence markers where they found shell casings. Police did locate a person of interest not far from here who they have detained. Investigators have learned from the family that the sister and the father of her youngest child have been at odds, but never expected it to lead to this type of gun violence. Again, the scene here on Eastern Avenue is still being processed. You can continue to follow this story at WTHR.com and on our Facebook page. We will update you on the investigation and the conditions of the brother and sister who are at the hospital right now as we learn that information. Reporting live, breaking news, Steve Jefferson, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
All right, Steve, thanks so much.